The coronation was a triumph of British ceremonial excellence, at which the military was front and centre throughout. Early morning, and the commuters at Waterloo Station made way for sailors, soldiers and aviators from across the armed forces. Representatives of 56 Commonwealth countries and 6 British overseas territories were among them. Navigating the ticket barriers with drums was tricky, but luckily no ticket was needed. From Waterloo Station, it was then time to head north and cross the mighty Thames and make ready.
10 minutes for boots and saddles!
At the same time, the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment made their final preparations. They're well used to ceremonial duties, but this takes it to another level. They're an absolutely pivotal part of proceedings.
I won't lie, there's a couple of nerves, mainly because I have to go on one of these things, but also hugely excited and I think focused on the task like everybody in the armed forces are today. Coronation's been going on for 1,000 years and today we get to play our part in one of huge parts of British history, so very exciting.
There were 2 parades for the coronation. The first set off from Buckingham Palace at 10:20. Their Majesties in the Diamond Jubilee coach, which was built in 2014, smoother and more comfortable than the older coaches. 200 military personnel took part in this smaller procession, which was flanked all the way to Westminster Abbey by Armed Forces streetliners, every 5 paces all the way. The solemn and moving coronation service lasted for 2 hours, and His Majesty King Charles III and Her Majesty Queen Camilla were crowned. Gun salutes rang out the length of the nation. Edinburgh, Plymouth, Portsmouth, Salisbury Plain, Colchester, and at sea, HMS Albion. At the conclusion of the service, the remarkable coronation parade began. Their Majesties now in the historic Gold State Coach. 4,000 military men and women from across the UK and beyond. Flawless precision throughout. The days and weeks of dedicated and unremitting practice paying dividends. The groups of personnel all ended their journey by entering Buckingham Palace and crossing the forecourt before forming up in the garden. There, a moment of respect from those serving to their Commander-in-Chief. The traditional culmination of so many national occasions, a balcony appearance by their Majesties flanked by the working members of the royal family. And to complete the dazzling spectacle of the occasion, a flypast. Curtailed a bit by bad weather, but impressive nonetheless. Forces News had a camera on board one of the Chinook helicopters from RAF Odium, showing dramatic pictures from the air of the flypast and the conditions endured. We've entered a new age, with the traditions and conventions of the past guiding the nation forward under a new monarch. And as for so many centuries before, the armed forces were constant in their presence, showing respect and allegiance to the King. Tim Cooper, Forces News. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.